bienvenidos. This is Roxana for Alvi Diva, and the reason why I'm laughing is because right when it was doing the countdown, this thing completely froze, and I had no idea if it was recording or not. So that intro might be a little wonky, and I apologize in advance. Today's video is going to be a really short video because I promised you guys I was going to post one video a week guaranteed, and I almost went the entire week without doing so. And today we're going to talk about YouTube again. And the reason why I'm talking about YouTube is because a video that Philip deFranco posted on Monday talking about how the changes in YouTube were making it very hard for him to sustain that business model. And I understand that a lot of people have Patreon, a lot of people go on now and actually are monetized and whatnot. I am not monetized anywhere. I don't have a Patreon yet. I think I actually opened one, but I've never used it. And I don't have an account on Twitch. I am not monetized or anywhere on social media. That is something that I am considering working towards in the future. That is not the primary concern of my channels at this particular moment. But I think Philip deFranco's video is important for a secondary reason. And I'm not going to get into the fact that it annoys me that big YouTubers don't think about this kind of stuff until it affects them. And even though we've been telling them the whole time and sending them messages, this is going to affect all of us. I'm not going to get into that today. What I'm going to get into is the ability to send the message far and wide when the system is now positioned in a way that it makes it harder for smaller YouTubers to get their message across. Now, there are only so many solutions to this problem. You are going to notice people, and the reason why I'm telling you all this is not only because if you want to make a YouTube channel, it's something you need to consider, but when you watch other channels that you like, you might see them changing a little bit in the way that they promote their channels, and this is why. You might see people asking you to share, like, and subscribe, which I am telling you now, please do. And the reason why we tell you that and we ask you to comment is because the way that little bell is working, if you don't comment, you don't share, you don't subscribe, you don't do any of these things at all, even if you're subscribed to the channel, if you don't like and share or comment, you're not going to keep receiving the notifications the way you were once receiving them. And the reason for that is you might have a few channels. I personally have like 500. And what happens is, I guess they don't think I want to see all 500 because I will feel that it's spam, which makes no sense because if I subscribe to all those channels, it's because I want to see their content. But we're not going to get into that now. And so the bell doesn't even do what it's supposed to do. And this was said by actual staff of YouTube. This is not something I'm coming out of thin air. This was actually explained by YouTube itself. The bell's point is that if you interact with me all the time, then you will see my content every time I post a video. That's basically how it is. So when you see people that have never asked anybody to subscribe or to like their videos, that's why you're seeing them doing it now. And what does that mean? What it means is that basically we're going back to the days, for lack of a better word, when we're trying to make organic search a thing again. Because it's going to be the only way that the video will spread. Why? Because there are certain videos, in Philip deFranco's case, it's because he talks about the news. Oh, it's not advertiser friendly. And instead of YouTube taking a stand in the name of all its creators and telling these advertisers, you advertise on CNN, you advertise on Fox, you advertise on every news show there is, you advertise on 30-minute comedies and hour-long dramas that have blood, gore, violence, and you're asking us to work by a different standard than they are. Why? Nobody wants to ask those questions. And I understand why YouTube doesn't want to ruffle the feathers of the advertisers. But maybe it's time we start training advertisers on the fact that if they want to make money, the only people that they want to make happy is not the people that watch us. Because I, for one, I'm making a very nice list of all the people that don't want to advertise. Those are people I'm not going to shop from. Because If you're going to censor what I say because you think it's something scary, which I don't have any material that would fall in that category, but if I see people that don't want to advertise on Philip DeFranco's show or any other show that I watch on the basis that it's problematic content, when I see that same advertiser advertising on CNN or Fox or any news network, I have a big problem with that idea. We need to train advertisers and ourselves on how to advertise in the social media age, not the other way around. If we wanted to watch TV, we would just watch TV, people. I don't watch TV. I haven't watched TV in a very long time. One of the main reasons is because I'm bored with the stupid commercials. I want commercials that are aimed at me, that have important information for me. Perfect example I'm going to give you. I hate commercials about medicines. That is one area where I get advertised the whole time. And the funny thing is, YouTube has a little like-dislike thing so that you can decide what commercials you want to see. I have said no to a particular drug company commercial 8 times, and I'm still seeing the commercial. On the other hand, I am considering buying a bed because maybe the bed is an issue in my particular health situation. And I used to get commercials for 3 companies. I'm only getting commercials for 1. Guess what? That's the first one I'm going to try whenever I have the money for the bed. And so they're not they're not doing things the smart way. And I wish advertisers would actually sit down with the small creators like me and ask, what do you want to see? Because I'm a small creator because I started late in the game. But I've been watching YouTube for years because I hate watching regular TV. And there is so much more information than these people could get from us small creators. Because the big creators don't even watch YouTube anymore. They don't. The little ones, people like us, we're the ones who watch all the time. We are the ones who admire other people. We are learning from other people how they do things. And that's why I created this channel, so that I could share what I'm learning as I go along. So in the comment section below, if you have any ideas on how to grow organically, because obviously I'm not going to be able to count on YouTube to share my content for me, what suggestions can you give me for the future? And keep in mind, they have to be budget conscious because I don't make money out of this. And I don't have a job. So I have to scrape like $25 out of everybody's paycheck in the house to have a little money for this. And basically I have to accumulate it so it's worth something. Any suggestions, I would love to hear them below. Thank you so much for watching and have a wonderful day.